Greetings, RoosterSpeak. My name is Nestor82, and I'm one of the many contributors here on our Let's Play channel. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. On May 17th, we will be hitting our 1-year anniversary of creating Let's Plays and content for your enjoyment. As a way to celebrate this joyous occasion, I wanted to take a step back and thank each person that has, in one way or another, contributed to the content that we share here on YouTube. And what better way than to thank those in the beginning, before we even started uploading videos here on RoosterSpeak. Back in my early days when I started off on my personal YouTube channel, I had the pleasure of having 3 awesome people helping me out in my very first ever multiplayer Let's Play series. And that game was in Trials Evolution. So I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Dame, Owen, and J-Teeth. Guys, thank you for helping me out in the very first of many multiplayer Let's Plays to be featured here on RoosterSpeak, which you can't see on playlists and everything, but that's just beside the point. As we venture onwards, next set of thank yous have to go out to my Aussie crew, all the Aussie world of Australia, you know who you are. Of course, those individuals would be Rattles and Devil May Cry. Thank you both kindly for taking the time to helping me create the content in the past. I do think we need to relive our glory days and play some worms soon. Don't you think? No wormies? No worms? No? Maybe? We'll see. Speaking of Rattles of DMC, they also aided me in several other projects, ranging from Uno, with Daisy being our 4th card member, to The Simpsons Arcade, with Strutter being our 4th man in our beat-em-up Australian squad. Oh, the lag in that episode. Ugh. But I digress. Before we turn to our attention to RoosterSpeak, there was another series that was brought to you on my channel with the fine help of Kiyoshi, Lamb Chops, Hazerblade, myself, and Traver. And that, of course, was the '89 classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Though we never beat old Shredhead in those 2 episodes, I still treasure our times we shared in that game. So a big thank you to all that believed in me from the beginning, and to all those that helped us out in the past. Now on to RoosterSpeak. Now, there is a lot of people to thank here, so I will do my best to remember each and every one of you and give you the thanks that you rightfully deserve. Our first official Let's Play was back in the day was, in fact, in Left 4 Dead 2, with Owen, Kiyoshi, and myself. With our superior minds, what could possibly go wrong? Anything? Many, many things. But besides the point, thank you 2 gentlemen for being in the first of many Let's Plays. And also special thanks to Kiyoshi for taking on the Angry Play portion in the Left 4 Dead 2 series. As we turn the page to our next Let's Play chapter, I have to thank the Cuban, Lamb Chops, and DMC for our shenanigans in Borderlands 2. Where at first we started off showing off an Easter egg hunt, but it turned out to be some more questing and some fun shenanigans. So, grab your guns for this salute to you fine gentlemen. Rock on. I know that's probably not the best, but whatever. Now we come into the fray of cards once again, back in Uno. But this time, we are joined by Hazerblade, Panna, and Warpeck. I believe my favorite part of that whole series was Hazer yelling out, "You're a bad person! You're a bad man! You're just bad!" Of course, with our combined trolling of each other, many a good times were had in Uno. So, from the bottom of my heart, you guys, thank you for participating and helping out with this Let's Play series. And of course, in our next Let's Plays, we have to thank out to those who contributed in our Halo Wars series. Of course, that being the Cuban, DMC, and Hazerblade, as well as me, but we're not worried about me right now. They've given up their lives and resources to help bring forth a few good episodes in this series, and I cannot be happier with our results. There was going to be a 4th episode of this series, but with my hard drive dying, the episode will never be seen. Sorry, Kyo. I wanted you in there. Now for what I like to call my favorite series to date, Halo Reach. With the aid of Sib, Gregory, and the Cuban, we took on the legendary campaign, on Legendary of course, and by the end of it all, from all the betrayals to the points of insanity, we completed the series in just 9 episodes. So gentlemen, thank you for joining me in this fight, and I know that for a fact that I'll take all 3 of you men into battle, no matter where I go. Speaking of which, I need to give a huge shout out to Siwara for all the time he has taken for wheeling in the editing and hosting of several Let's Plays on this channel. His first one, of course, was in Castle Crashers, with Hazerblade, Traver, and yours truly. His work also entails our Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, with Gregory, the Cuban, and myself, Team Boot Pants, or the Dead Space parallel play, of course, with Warpeck and Sib playing through the campaign, his editing skills, and Grand Theft Auto 4 as well, featuring the talents of Noobs, Traver, Visceral, Herberwarish, Linkson, Lamb Chops, Insane, and myself, respectively. So huge thanks going to you, Sib, helping out and creating content on RoosterSpeak. In addition to Sip contributing to Let's Plays, another big thank you has to go out to Panna for his work in Kentucky Route Zero. The series is definitely worth the watch, so give it some love. Watch it if you have a moment in time. It's really good. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. Next up comes a man who needs no introduction to RoosterSpeak, but he's getting one anyways. Owen! I'm introducing Owen! Oh, man, Owen. You've been a terrific help in bringing content to RoosterSpeak. From your earlier works and downloads and Have a Gander series, to your contributions to the past of Let's Plays, and of course, your Resident Evil 5 Let's Play with Cal. I'm sure you guys tried to play Resident Evil 5. I loved it. And one more person threw her hat into the ring of making Let's Plays, and of course, that is my super-duper best friend, Warpeck. With her and Nightwolf, they played Haunt, and had a frightfully good time while playing it. So thank you kindly for all the contributors who produced stuff and put it up on RoosterSpeak's YouTube channel. Always appreciative. As we go back to our Let's Play series, a new face joined us in our run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, and that of course being Erkin. He joined Hazer, Kiyoshi, and myself as we led the charge in this 4-part series. Then again, we had to stop him from eating all the pizzas. Erkin, why do you have to eat all the pizzas? Why do you have to be a hog and take all the pizzas? But besides the point, gentlemen, thank you for helping create these kind of content for us, and you brought so much to the table with your knowledge of the Turtles, Hazer, and all the comedy stuff. You guys were awesome. Next, we come into one of our fun times that we have in GTA 5 that features Sib, Owen, James, Noobs, Kiyoshi, Linkson, Visceral, and Diaz respectively. And of course, me, but we're not worried about me. From racing cars to golfing in the rain, thank you gentlemen for bringing great content to our channel. As we draw to a close on this big thank you video, let's turn our attentions to the Meet the Admin section. This series is intended to get to know our admins here on RoosterSpeak a little bit more. And with that, thank you to Noobs and Kiyoshi for your contribution to see how you got to where you are today. Next, we need to thank the voice talents of Noobs, Giffy, Warpeck, and the Cuban. With your help, it made my Let's Play series of Portal Still Alive to be one of the best that I will never forget. From puns, to the Frenchman, to the Super Duper best friends, and to one that will always give me the giblies. Ghibli, 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 ghibli. You guys rock. And last, but certainly not least, I wanted to thank each and every one that has watched our content over the year. Without your continued views, we would not be where we are today. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for the love and support. We have plans for more content to be brought to you soon enough, from our streaming, to contests, to more movie nights and everything. So to be sure to keep up with all the information, check out our group on Rooster Teeth, on Twitter, and Facebook. And as always, stay frosty.